You're mine. You're mine. We're on our way to our destination, and I found something. One of my favorite things in the world. That's a lion's mane mushroom. But how are we gonna get to it? I'm not exactly the monkey type. A little big for the monkey type. Let's see. Ooh, that might work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Got it. Woohoo! Yes. Oh my God. It's beautiful. This is called a lion's mane mushroom, everybody. A lot of people take this for brain health. It's a very popular mushroom. This one can actually be artificially grown, but this is a wild one, and the wild ones taste better. All right. That base is a little woody and spongy, so we're gonna cut that off, trim her up a little bit. But what a beautiful mushroom. Ah, what a way to start the trip. Canadian's tuxedo. Oh, woo. Hello everybody, and welcome to an amazing Stay Fishy adventure. We got guns, we got a truck full of gear, we got a tent set up downriver, we got things to kill and fun to have. This is gonna be an amazing episode, guys. We're in a very special place with one of my good friends. Let's go have some fun. All right, starting with the spinner, everyone. Oh, Michael. We got a couple bobber jigs rigged up in camp. I'm going with the Old Faithful. So you guys, we are on a really cool river here. This river is a desert river, as you can tell. Not many trees. But this river in particular gets all the runs of salmon and steelhead. It'll get Chinook, it gets steelhead, it gets coho salmon, and they're all here right now. So some of the steelhead that we'll be fishing for are gonna be absolutely gorgeous. I hope we can put our hands on some, because I want to show you guys how beautiful these steelhead are this time of year. Some of these fish aren't even from this river. They're actually going all the way to Idaho. They pull in here to hang out and relax and kind of winter over, and then they head to their spawning grounds later on in the year when the water gets higher, as the snow melt starts in April or March and April. So I hope we can shake hands with one. The witching hour is upon us. So a little update for you guys. I didn't get an elk. If you guys have been staying tuned and following along with the last few adventures, the last video that you guys watched, I was out in eastern somewhere elk hunting, and I did not get a spike. I saw a lot more elk. We got on a big herd. Unfortunately, I didn't have camera stuff to keep filming, but to the contrary, we will be hunting tomorrow morning on this trip. Not to do any spoilers or giving it away. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of hunting we're gonna do, but it's gonna be up there somewhere, and I cannot wait. So I need a fish. I want a fish. I want a wing. Home sweet home.
We're home.
We're home. All right, we're doing a little tailgate kitchen here this evening, and I have something very special planned. One of my favorite meals. I might have made it. I don't think I've actually made it on Stay Fishy. I think I've made it on Addicted a couple times, but the ingredients that we're going to be putting in this today are very seasonal and very tasty. So we're doing a fall style pho. What'd you call me? Some fresh river water for our base stock. Stop it. I've always wanted one.
Bling bling.
Shing sparkle sparkle.
You're gonna cook a lot better with this, bud.
Is that a gift? No way. Get the heck out of here. Oh, how do I look? Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Oh man, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Woo! Oh, I love sharp things.
It's pretty sweet. I've used it a few times, but I know you use it more than I will. Absolutely.
I love this stuff. So, those are some morel mushrooms, you guys. These are dehydrated. I actually found these on an episode earlier this spring. If you didn't see it, go check it out. But I want that water to be a little bit warm. It'll warm that stuff up. It'll get those mushrooms rehydrated a little bit quicker. And of course, since we're using river water, we want to get this thing, we want to get our, ooh, torch. We want to get our water boiling first so that it gets rid of any toxins or any amoebas inside them before we start actually eating it. So we've got a little bouillon stock we're going to add to it once it's boiling, and then in go the rest of the ingredients.
He was filming, you could have smoked 4 of them with a shotgun.
Got some acorn squash. It's going to add a really nice little bite. Take those ends off. Take the guts out.
Really good timber.
All right, so far in our pho, we got about 2, I'd say about 4 or 5 cups of water. We got, I can't believe it's not bouillon. They're better than bouillon. We have shallots, we got acorn squash, we got pickled chanterelles in there, and then we have our morel mushrooms over here rehydrating that we're gonna put in there. And then our protein for this is gonna be some canned razor clams. Kind of a nice seafood twist to a very, very veggie-full soup here. And then I have actual pho noodles here that I'm gonna be putting in this tonight, you guys. Pretty good stuff. From Hung Far, or Hung Fat, one of the places. Get a couple of those in here. Oh, those morel smells so good. We get a little spring mix almost. So we got a spring mushroom and we got a fall mushroom. Nevertheless, all the mushroom in this, pretty much this whole thing. I mean, even if I would have had a garden, if I lived like not like a nomad, I'd have a garden and I'd have grown shallots and I'd have boiled down the chickens that I grew and had all this stuff. I'd have everything. So pretty much just in spirit, this whole meal is homemade.
It smells great though.
This is it's gonna blow your mind.
Oh my gosh.
One of the best soups I know of. Okay. Oh, and goes the lid. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. That's not gonna add no flavor. 1 hour later. All right, so we got canned razors here. I'll go 3 or 4 nice little chunks of protein. Yes, everybody, Sean does eat. That's why I'm not gonna use them all. I'm saving Sean his 3. Everybody gets 1. Okay, then in goes our nudes. And I like to make sure that these noodles get to cook in all the broth. I don't add them first. Because the thing about any rice noodles, it doesn't have a ton of flavor. So if you put it in there first and you cook it, you don't let them cook with all the flavors and all the ingredients in there, they'll kind of be very bland. You won't get a lot of that flavor out of them. So I'm putting my noodles in very last. I'm gonna let them cook till they're al dente, and then we're gonna chow. Dinner is served.
Sounds good, buddy. Thank you so much.
All right, in order to make this very authentic, sit on the floor. Just think we're in Japan. All right.
Like right at face level.
Yeah, less distance to
Getting all the
slurp.
old aroma zone right here.
Oh God, those aromas. Look at that steam rising. Look at that, everyone. Look at how that turned out. So much good stuff.
That is delicious.
So many homemade, hand-picked things. That's what soup's all about.
A lot of work went into this whole dish. From beginning
It seems like a lot. Oh, you mean, yeah, with the ingredients.
Yeah, with the ingredients.
It's the
from
truth.
beginning to end, that's a long process to get there.
Did you know in Japan, it's rude not to slurp your noodles if you don't like it?
You were telling me that, remember?
Yeah. If any people that live in Japan, if I'm totally wrong, just blow me up in the comments, please. But I'm pretty sure that's the thing. I saw it in a movie once.
Real TV guy.
Look at that freaking razor clam. Oh. Okay. Time to make Sean soup. Sean soup. Got a little addition. Forgot to put the tempura crispy strips in mine. Yum. Ah, the great outdoors. Joe. Good cup of Joe. Come on, little. What up? Shut up.
No passenger driving.
Yeah. Wow, the river looks so pretty today. Look at that down there, everybody. Just gorgeous. But we got some killing to do first. So you saw me get into the Ranger with a shotgun. And out in this country is a really cool little bird. It's called a chukar. These things originated in Afghanistan, in the mountains of Afghanistan, and they were planted here with the ringneck pheasant way, way back, I think in the 1800s. Early 1800s, they came over on boats and were planted in the Northwest and throughout the desert areas of Oregon and Washington. And that's what we're going to find. These things live in the canyons. They like to hang out in the rocks. Usually they're in some pretty tight spots, but we got two good dogs and we got all the will and want in the world. So let's go find us a meal. Oh God!
So you got
Should have brought my own shit. I knew better. No, I'm gonna kill two because I got two shells. But you wouldn't know nothing about that. Okay, and we're off. What we're gonna be doing here, guys, you see this line of sagebrush is thick, native grass and everything on this side, and then all this fresh growing wheat on the other side. That's what these things are doing. They come up out of the canyon lands, they roost in the rocks along the canyons, and then they come up here during the day to feed. So we got the dogs working through. What we're gonna be looking for, one is them just running around up in front of us. We'll kind of show you as we do it. You'll see when the dog actually starts to smell something. That's the coolest part of this kind of hunting, is working with your dog. Little loves this kind of hunting, so I'm really excited for today. Let's go find some food. Good boy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good boy. Okay, first drive was unsuccessful. We're gonna hop back in the Ranger. We did bust some birds coming over the top. About 10 or 15 flew off, so we're gonna let them settle down, but here are a couple other spots. First spot, no food. On to spot number 2. The hunt is on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Little hill. You wound one? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, almost, everybody. Bad shooting. Those things were at a really good distance. The dog found them. Kicked him up. We got shots, quite a few shots, but there's a couple more right up here. Let's go see if we can get him. Yep, there we go. He sees him. He's pointing at him. What a cutie. Go ahead. Look for him. Hunt him up. Good boy, Lil. Good boy. Okay, let's do it here. This is our chance, everybody. Look for him. Go look for him. Here we go. Come on. Look for him, little. Look for him. Nice job, brother. Yeah. Nice. First chucker down. Let's go see what Lidman's got. Little, no, that's enough. No, enough. No, come here. Good boy. Good boy, Lid. There it is. Good. No, no, no. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Wow. How beautiful is that? Incredible chucker. Beautiful colors down the back. Got these beautiful patterns under the wings. What a pretty bird. Nice shooting, dude. We might have actually peppered him pretty good. But that's our first bird. Heck yeah. It's all worthwhile. Good job, little. Good job, boys. Good job, pups. That's enough. No. Yes, he likes it. A lot like fish. Good boy. Go ahead, little. Go for him. Get a bird. Look for him. Go on, get a bird. Go on, look for him. Oh. Woo, the suspense is killing me. Good job, little. Good boy. Good boy, boys. So you guys saw there what happened. Little man pointed. Tiny guy went in and ran through there. Really thought some birds were going to come out just now, but because it's kind of like fishing. Sometimes the bobber doesn't go down. Oh, here they go. Yeah, this gun. Yeah, I should not have missed those. Well, I'm apparently out of practice. I've shot a lot of chukars and pheasants in my life. Today is not my day. Nice job though, we found them. Dogs did really good. That was the big covey that we busted earlier, so we're gonna keep on up this little draw. There was a bunch that flew in here. I don't think that was all of them that left. Let's go see if we can find another bird.
All right, everybody. Jordan's done some piss poor shooting, so make his confidence feel a little better. Jordan, were these the shells you were shooting?
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
These are the blanks that I was using to get Knox used to the shotgun.
You just realized it? Oh my God, I was like, there's no way. I've been doing this my whole life. There's no way I'm missing these birds. Oh, that's so good. So good.
Yep.
Well, I think I might get one now.
You might get one now. These are real shells. I just want to make them feel good.
Yeah, I did. I shot at him. Pointed my gun at him and it made noise. Turns out there's no BBs. Those are all blanks that you brought. I was, like I said, like every bird, at least 4 or 5 of them I shot at should have dropped. I mean, like, you don't ever get that steady of a good shot at chukars. You know what I mean? Okay, we've made it back. Feathers have kind of laid down. Look at how beautiful those patterns are. These can be very good for tying flies, especially for what we're about to go do after we're done cleaning this bird. But we're gonna get this thing processed. I got a really fun recipe for this evening for it. So we'll get it cleaned. It's gonna kind of freak you guys out how this works, but it's pretty cool how you can clean these birds. And we're gonna try to make as big a meal out of one bird as we can, so let's do it. Okay, so the wild part of this kinda is that we're not gonna pluck it. We're not gonna do anything like that. We're gonna just pull this back. Gonna be no blood and guts or gore. I'm gonna push the leg up. There it goes. Beautiful chunk of meat. We're gonna get every little piece that we can off of this, since I can't shoot. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, so I'm gonna get it brining. We got some fishing to do still this morning and throughout the afternoon. So I'm gonna get this thing brining and ready for our cook that we're gonna do over the fire later this evening. I'm gonna give it a good little coating of Hippie Cowboy. And this is just gonna be a brine, so you can pick off some of this stuff. We will be re-seasoning this stuff and all that. So nice and rolling around in some of that. Normally I use a salt water to do this, but I kind of have a little trick up my sleeve today. I'm gonna do something that's gonna freak you out. A little bit of Rainier brine. I'm gonna do a beer brine chukker. All right, it's bathing in beer. We'll call it drunk prairie chicken. Camel hat off, fly fishing hat on. Okay, here it goes. You guys, I'm gonna apologize, I forgot the chesty in the truck, so we're gonna do our best here, but we're going fly fishing. One of my favorite things to do, something you guys have seen me do a couple of times, a little flashback to this winter. There you go, perfect, now close. Yeah, we did it! Walter, my brother! And one of the coolest experiences that I've ever had in my life, fly fishing. It's definitely one of my favorite ways to salmon and steelhead fish, so. This feels good, everybody. This feels really good. Conditions are perfect this afternoon. Big boy steps here. I'm gonna let this finish all the way in. Oh, there he was. Come back for it. Oh, he hammered it. Let's see if he'll do it again. I bet he'll get it again. I'm step one upriver. No, he just grabbed it. Oh, got him, got him. Ah, trout. Maybe. Yeah, it's a trout. Oh, smashed it right at the end of the swing. Nice little guy. First one of the trip. Look out, little. Look out, look out, look out. Beautiful. This is what we call a red side rainbow trout, everybody. Just a beautiful little creature. I think these are honestly like steelhead genetics that don't make it to the river. There's so much food in these rivers as far as bug life that they basically spend their entire life here. And I think honestly they do end up going to the ocean at some point, but what a beautiful little creature. What a blessing too. First fish of the trip. And on the spay rod. Later, buddy. Yes. I think it's time for a change, everybody. We're going away from Janet. This one has always been a good fly for me on this river. Black and purple. A little bit of a lead head on it. Well, I don't know. What about dark and stormy, though? I don't know. We're going with dark and stormy. Dark and stormy it is. Dark and stormy. Ooh, that's sexy. That's sexy. I don't care who we are. Got him! Got him! I got him! I got him! That might be a steely. That might be a steely. If it's not, it's a big trout. Might be a smaller steely. Yes, fish number 2. On the swing, in the fast riffle. The flat and shallowish. Oh, I think it's a big trout. I think it's a big trout. I don't know though, he could just not be awake yet. What do we got here? Really big trout. Oh God, you guys gotta see this. You guys have got to see this. Wow, what a beauty. Oh my God, look at this thing. Okay, come on over, buddy. Come on over. Oh, come on, come on. There it is. We got him. Wow, what a nice trout. On the dark and stormy. Wow. Gotta tickle his belly a little bit. Let him know who's boss. Just like that. Oh, come on. He is feisty. There he is. Holy moly, Oli. Look at that fly hanging out of his lip. Incredible fish, all of probably 15 inches, 14 inches. Freaking beautiful red side trout. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank the creator for that one. It ain't a steely, but boy, that's as good as they get there. That is a beautiful trout, and he is on his way. Bye, buddy. Thanks for the fun. All right. Fish number 2. What an awesome episode this has been so far. I love these desert adventures, and I love doing things like this. Like the cook that we're about to do is gonna blow your guys' minds. These things that aren't so much a survival challenge. I wanted to ask you guys though, what do you like more? Comment below, do you like survival challenges where it's actually a challenge, or do you like these episodes where we're out here having fun, cooking good food, living a good life, and having a good time? We make these videos for you. We make these videos for the viewer, and we love all the support that you give us. So give us some feedback down below here on what you wanna see more of going into the winter. Let's hear it, everybody. Let's go find a steelhead. Okay. Here we go, last hurrah everyone, last hole of the day. Then we're gonna get cooking. We're kind of running out of daylight here. It has been an action-packed day to say the least. I'm freaking tired, Little's tired, and I need some chukar in my belly. Some brass monkey chukar. If that means anything to any of you out there, things are about to get weird. Well, everybody, this wouldn't be the first time I never caught one on my spay rod, and I'm sure it definitely won't be the last, but I'm gonna take those 2 trout as a blessing. It's time to go eat some food. Got something kind of special for starting a fire here today. It's just pitchwood. Pretty handy stuff. It's full, absolutely filled with sap. This is from old growth tree stump, and it makes really, really good fire starter because it's full of sap. Yes, indeed, everybody, it's happening. We're doing brass monkey chukar. Brass monkey is when you mix orange juice with beer. So we're doing just that in this recipe. So I'm gonna cut up all these veggies. I'm gonna do it like pot roast style, but like game hen style, I guess, like a Cornish game hen. We have this thing whole. I'm gonna take it out, kind of wash it off a little bit, and get this whole thing ready and cook it over the fire as you've already seen. Let's start this recipe. So I'm kind of doing this all stew style, everybody. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all these ingredients in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth, a little hippie cowboy, little taters, a little bit of that lion's mane mushroom that we found here at the beginning of the episode. I'm gonna keep these nice and big too. Big taters, I like big taters. Already got my garlic in. I'm gonna go my potatoes, then my sprouts, and my carrots. Well, that's looking nice though. It's looking healthy. It's looking colorful. It's looking vibrant. Okay, now it's time for our chicken. Pretty beautiful bird. Oh, that beer gave it such a nice smell. Along with the hippie cowboy, we're gonna go just like this. Got our birds. I'm gonna stuff a couple of things in there. Maybe a tater. It's like Thanksgiving. It actually is Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. We're out here on the road working hard to bring everybody their Thanksgiving Eve dreams of watching Stay Fishy on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go about a cup or so of chicken broth. And then the real secret, everybody, the thing that's gonna blow your mind, orange juice. The acids in the orange juice really help break down the meat in this cook, and it adds a really, really incredible flavor to all the veggies that we have in there. A small chunk of butter. One there, one there, one there. One here and one there. And do not forget the lion's manes. And the way I like to do this one, I don't like to really cut this thing up a whole lot, honestly. But then the pieces that I'm gonna cook, I tear off in these little tiny chunks like this, so they kind of stay together. For those of you out there, again, you can order these from any commercial mushroom grower. People can grow these in their garage. You can order spores. It's kind of a pain in the butt. to do it yourself, but these are available out there for you guys if you ever want to try lion's mane mushroom. I would highly recommend it. One of my very favorites. A little dousing of Hippie Cowboy before she goes in. And the Hippie Cowboy seasoning, guys, is very, very cool. I really am proud of it. One, the flavor, but two, it's very low sodium. There's not a lot of salt in that seasoning, so you can use it generously on your recipes, you know, especially on your meats and stuff. It's not gonna over salt it. It's not gonna get you too much, so there we go. All right, what I'm gonna need to do is kind of build myself a little bit of a platform here without burning myself to death. Just like so. There we go. A little bit of the foot action. Bam, just like that. Nice and hot. Try to keep it level. And now we wait. Okay, so here I'll put my mic next to it for you guys. You can hear how it's kind of starting to get a little bit more sizzling, and I can smell actually some of the veggies cooking. So I'm calling the 5-minute mark. This thing is about done. The most important thing that's cooked all the way is the chukker, but I do not think that's going to be very hard to do. It looks pretty done to me. Look how beautiful that is. Holy shnikes. Taters are done. That's done, everyone. Let's get her off there. Okay, we're going with the hand thing. We're going with the old run! Okay. Ready for it? Oh, I'm gonna go a little black pepper on there to finish her off. Wow, it's singing to me. I swear. I have to. First things first, I'm going with the mushroom. Holy crap. Oh my God, you guys. The orange, look, I'm literally drooling. Let's try some of the meat. Looks like it turned out really nice. Look at how beautiful that meat is. Perfectly cooked. Just, I mean, minutes more and it might have been too long. Just get a little Brussels, a little chukker, a little mush. The brass monkey, the funky monkey, that funky monkey. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my God, how festive. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So good. Little. Here you go, buddy, good job. Good job getting your chukker with your little buddy friend. Well, there's no end to any episode that's not interesting, apparently. It's not quite over. Let's see if we can get the truck started somehow. Nobody has jumper cables. I got an idea. Well, I know this will work, but we might want to put gloves on. They'll get hot. They'll get hot. Okay, let's positive side me over yonder. Let's wrap that thing around there. Wrap that thing around there, just like so. Here we go, here we go. Here, take the glove and hold this. No, you'll be fine, but it might get, I don't know, it might get hot while we're sitting here. Ah, almost. So, truth of the story is, everybody, Sean missed it starting up. It just worked. And now I turned the truck off after running for a second to do it again because he missed a shot. Now it's dead again and it won't start again. It's alive! Wow. What a beautiful way to end an episode. Such a cool adventure here on my buddy John's property. Thank you so much, brother, for letting me come out. I know you're watching this video, and it definitely will not be the last time we come out here and play in this incredible place. I want to thank you all so much for watching the videos here on Stay Fishy and supporting this channel. And until next time, everyone, you all stay fishy, and we'll see you out there.